All right, folks, I know it's been a little while, but I wanted to document the front end. I'm doing a 1986 TRX 250R right now, and I wanted to kind of document it before I completely got done with the front end and put it all together. So on this one, I kind of feel like it's been just an incredible journey already, and an incredible amount of work. I started with a really nice TRX 250R to begin with, and so it had everything there that I needed OEM wise, and I just took every single nut and bolt and every kind of steel piece, took it all apart and had everything gold zinced. And I kind of want to go through the difference, because I think at first glance, for most people, you're gonna be like, oh, well, that's nicely redone, factory stock bike, when it's all restored. But I'm kind of going to show you the difference, and it's a little bit of a documentation for me also. So as you can see, I've got the this will be the right side done already, and I redid all the bearings and seals in the hub here, and every nut and bolt has been, and steel has not just been wire wheeled. Everything's been polished, sanded, then polished. Even some of the rougher casted parts that Honda had. So basically, it's just fluid. Honda painted some, they zinc some, they whatever some, and I've just always had the ambition to really do one, kind of like I do my ATCs. So I don't know, some people call it OEM Plus. It's definitely kind of a different style. It's just my style. So, okay, let's go through it. So again, bearings and seals have all been done here in the front end. I even had these little clips zinced there. The brake rotors zinced. I even polished those before I had those zinced. These are actually the factory ones, and they were real nice. No real massive grooves. I usually just go new with those. And so yeah, of course, first brake, first time you hit the brake hard, that's going to wear some of this off. But realistically, as you know, even on cars, inside here, that starts to get a little bit of surface rust on it. So you won't have that. Obviously, it's going to last you a long time without surface rust here behind here, where it mounts. It mounts to aluminum. These are aluminum. That's why they're painted. But right behind there is another steel piece, and this is your rock guard. And I polished and had this done also. So doot, and then I had this piece zinced also, and then I had the spindle zinced, which will look on the other side. That's why I kind of wanted to document before I put the other side on. And then your bolts here, which are in particularly special. You can't replace these that I know of. That connects. Brake line holder, zinc, everything, and these have been. You can the top A arm. You can, on the 86. You can take these apart. The bottom, you cannot take those apart. They didn't make it to where you could. I don't know why, but so anyways, I had that redone also, re-zinced. As you can tell, I had the complete shock done, shock body, all that taken apart. Plastic piece inside has been plasti dipped. And as you can see, that shock body is just beautiful. I mean, it's really something to see in person. I'm here in the shade right now. This would be in my house getting done, but I can't fit a TRX out my door. And I'd be in the garage, but it's 100 degrees here today in East Texas. So here's the pieces before they go on. Most of them, everything's obvious. And then on the other side, so here's the difference. This was painted gold, and this is steel from the factory. And so a lot of times water will get inside there on your spindle, and then it rusts in here. It starts to pit. And so I polished this and had that all done in gold zinc also. Going towards the steering stem, for those who know and have these or know about them, this was black. It is now gold zinced, polished, obviously, before it went into. See if I can get a good look at that. And obviously this stuff is just beautiful in the sun. So everything's pretty fluid, you know. What else? Oh, well, so these were black from the factory also. Again, I'm looking for that fluidity on everything. I believe these were zinced, if I remember correctly, from the factory, and then these were zinced also from the factory. So there's not a lot of change. It's just extra, as the kids would say. Very extra. Every nut and bolt, Honda nut and bolt, polished and then zinced, and that's where you get your shine. Obviously, I'm not in the sun right now, so you're not really going to see the shine as much, but all of this stuff is just completely fluid, and it looks like it was supposed to be done that way. I don't know if these were gold zinc from the factory. I seriously doubt it. You can't even buy them in the gold zinc from the for cars from dealers and stuff. And so I would imagine that was like a silver zinc. And those of you that don't know, the silver zinc, it doesn't last as long as the gold zinc. And so, you know, if you're going to go get something done, I would really recommend, if you can find it, it's cadmium. If you don't have cadmium, which most places do not, my place does, but it's a more dull, but that lasts longer than anything. But if it's climate controlled, you know, if it's put up, if you're not going through water and whatnot, it's the silver zinc and gold zinc is going to last you a very long time. And gold zinc, after, you know, 20, 30 years, it'll end up turning into like a silverish gold. So, let's see here. What else? Oh, radiator. That is a larger core radiator, and I tried to make that look factory. That's powder coated black. And then I have the OEM plastic rock guard there. So I think when the bike's together, I think it's certainly going to look factory. Again, you'd have to take a second glance at it, I think, you know, for you to be able to spot it. And obviously these are all gold zinced in there. It turned out beautiful, and it's going to look really cool. Another shot of the shock and everything. So yeah, I'm going to try to lead you along on this journey. Instead of just blowing and going and putting everything together, I'm going to try to document a lot of this build, because it's going to be a really special build. Really looking forward to it. Yeah, that's all for now. I just wanted to keep you all updated. Thanks for watching and following me. As you can see, I'm super passionate about these things, and I'm sure if you're here watching that you're passionate too, and I appreciate you looking at my work and and keeping me going, because I'm not in business to do this. It's just a hobby. And yeah, this one will probably be for sale after I get it done, but it's going to be hard for me to get rid of. That's for sure. I don't know at this point. When I get this thing rolling, I'll really get a good video of it out in the sun. You guys can see all the bright work done. I hate to even put plastics on it. You know, one of those things. All right, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll keep you updated.